What's going on, y'all? This Pito back with another book review. Today we doing Shook Ones by Charlamagne Tha God in the beautiful Gardens of the Gods in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Let's get it. So the first thing in Charlamagne book, Shook Ones, I should have paid more attention to the title because I think it's hilarious. Because the book is titled Shook Ones, and the whole entire book is about anxiety for the most part. But I just thought it was funny because I never really paid attention to the title as much as I should have with this particular book. But it definitely was about being shook in a lot of different situations and scenarios that he was in. But it was a good book, though. One of the things that he talked about in his book was the title being Shook Ones and how he got it from Prodigy, from the song from Mobb Deep. And I had an experience. I met Prodigy's son one time, and he has a bunch of tattoos. He was doing skateboard, and he was just having a rough day. And me and him had a dope experience, a good communication, and he gave me one of his skateboards. I meant to show that in this video, but as you can see, I'm not home, so I can't show you the skateboard. But maybe when I edit the video, I can show you the guys' skateboard that he gave me. But it definitely was a humbling and nice experience meeting his son. So one of the things that he talked about in Shook Ones, the book, Charlamagne Tha God, he talks about how he don't listen to rap on his way to work. He prefer a more peaceful, more motivational environment. And I find myself doing that today because a lot of times I don't listen to rap as much as I used to. I kind of watch my words. I try to watch the motivational things that I put in my spirit. And I don't want to listen to a lot of rah-rah in the morning as well. I listen to a lot of NPR. I read a lot. I listen to audiobooks. There's a lot of things that I do different than I used to. And it's just funny hearing somebody do similar things that I do that I can relate to. That was in this book. It was another dope part of it. So another thing that he talked about in Shook Ones, the book by Charlamagne Tha God, he talked about how we so addicted to social media. And that's another funny part to me because the whole reason why I started even being on social media was so I could post all the dope shit I be doing in my life. Kind of like right now. Like, this is dope shit to me. But I always wanted to show the pictures, the people that I met, the celebrities that I was around, the cities that I was in. That was one of the reasons why I started even being on social media. But it did develop into some sort of an addiction because sometimes when I don't have my phone, I'm looking for it. Like, where the hell is my phone? What's going on? I feel like sometimes if I'm not on it or constantly checking the feed to see what's going on, I'm out of the loop. So that's definitely a true part in this book that he talked about. He talked another thing in Charlamagne. Another thing in Shook Ones, the book by Charlamagne, he talked about his psychologist told him to whenever he asks his mind, make sure he asks good questions because your mind is definitely going to give you an answer. So whatever questions you asking yourself or whatever thoughts that you giving energy to is definitely thoughts that's going to pop up. So just be mindful of the questions and the thoughts and the things that you talk about to keep yourself in a good headspace. So another dope thing in this book by Charlamagne Tha God called Shook Ones, he talked about he had a meeting with a top executive, how the executive was telling him, like, you've been doing an amazing job, boy. And of course it was with white guys, so he automatically was like, did he just call me boy? Like, should I be offended? And it made me think of Dave Chappelle, Keeping It Real Goes Wrong, when he be in executive meetings and he automatically get offended and confront everybody that comes to him or say something even slick, remotely racist. So he talked about that, and I thought that was hilarious because obviously he didn't, because it didn't turn left. But he got on the elevator with the guy later and he noticed that he called like 3 other people boy. So it wasn't even a racial thing. He just was one of the words that he was saying, but I just thought it was funny. Another part of the book that I thought was entertaining. So another funny part in the book, Shook Ones by Charlamagne, he talked about he had this girlfriend in high school and how much he loved her so much and how much he really cared for her. And one day he caught her cheating and he was outside of her house trying to see who she was with, but they was being intimate so loud that you could hear it outside. And his friend was with him, and his friend was like, God dang. You know what I mean? But it just was another funny part of the book that I thought was hilarious. Like, I could imagine you getting caught, catching somebody cheating on you so loud where you can hear it outside the house. So I just thought that was another funny part of the book. So in conclusion of the book, Shook Ones by Charlamagne Tha God, he talks about anxiety mostly throughout the book and how we need to do better as a people, as young black men, especially getting therapy and getting help and learning to be able to grow and evolve and really not just tuck it under the bridge or just ignore it. Reach out to somebody that's going through something. Let's not ignore it. Let's not just sweep it under the rug like it's no big deal. We got to do better. We got to be more supportive. We got to be more impactful. And we definitely got to pay more attention to people that are struggling and dealing with anxiety, depression, trauma, everything that we're going through. And that's one thing that I was surprised by about his book. I really didn't think that he would go into the depths and the details. And I know I didn't go into a lot of it, but when you do read it, you will see it. But it definitely was an amazing book. If you have read it, let me know what y'all think. This is Pito back with another book review in the Gardens of the Gods in the beautiful Colorado Springs. Let's get it. What's going on? Yo, this is Pedo. If you into books, you into reading, you into learning, hearing things that you never heard, stories that you never heard, and learning to work on your mental health to develop it, becoming a better person, a better man, a better son, a better father, follow me. Subscribe. Help me get my subscribers up. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. Right now I'm at like 2. But nah, in all seriousness, if you're really into the things that I'm into, follow me. I'm going to be dropping dope content all the time. It's Pedo. Check me out. Follow me. Engage with me. Let me know y'all want to read some books, which y'all want to talk about. I'm here. It's Pedo. Let's get it. So, in conclusion of the book, Charlamagne,
Words are hard.